Hi, my name is Chris from Niner Bikes, and here to go over our new Air 9 carbon frame. One of the first nice features about the bike is the flexibility with all the new crank systems. There's currently 4 new bottom bracket systems. You have SRAM has a BB30 system, FSA has a BB30 system, Shimano has a BB90, and you have your standard screw-in bottom bracket. So what we've done with the Air 9 Carbon to allow for the most flexibility is we're using an oversized bottom bracket, and basically we'll have different cup sizes available. This is for Shimano BB90. Basically these cups will press fit using a standard headset press tool into the bottom bracket, and you can run the new Shimano BB90. You decide to change over to an XX screw boat, slip in the BB30 cups for that. If you want to run FSA, do the same with this. If you're running a standard, type bottom bracket, we'll have just a standard screw-in bottom bracket shell as well. One of the nice features of the bike is, very clean setup. The bike will have internal cable routing. This is a plastic model, the prototype. The final production piece will have a metal head badge. But what we've done is gone with internal cable routing. There will be 2 ports in the front of the bike, and then the cable will be inside the frame until it exits the rear portion of the bike. One, it keeps the cable free of contaminants and longer cable life. 2, if you want to convert the bike to a single speed, these 2 cables will pull out. 2 plugs go in here, and you'll have a very clean looking single speed bike at the end of the day. Third design feature of our bike is what's called a carbon layup structure. Again, it's one of those things that are completely hidden by the paint and graphics of the bike, but really makes how a bike feels. So what happens is, normally what you would do is you would come up with what's called a carbon layup structure for the bike, and you would run it across all 4 model lines. We have a small, medium, extra large as far as sizes go. That's the simplest, fastest way to do it. But again, we're really picky about what we do, and also being a 29er, mountain bike company is all that we do. We have the time to basically sit down on each frame and re-engineer each frame. So what we've decided to do, which takes a little bit longer, takes a longer time to do, is we're building carbon layup structures for each size bike. So we'll be releasing these bikes in stages. Right now we're working on the mediums, so we're doing carbon layup structures for the mediums. Once we're finished with that, we'll start releasing that size out, begin working on the large sizes, work on the carbon layup structures for that, so on and so forth. So over the next, plan to release the bike at the beginning of 2010, and about every 3 or 4 months we'll be releasing each size. But we feel, for us, that's the best way to make sure that the ride quality is where we want it to be at. And we also, we understand that a small size rider is going to be of a different weight and dimension than an extra large size rider. So the 2 bikes should be tailored differently to accommodate both size rider. And I think riders appreciate that when they go on the trail and ride, feel the bike and go, wow, it's got the same zing and feel that I would expect from a Niner.